Welcome to my Twisty Trails channel. Today's adventure sees me taking on another of the routes from Gravelride Scotland by Edshoote. There's a sketchy river crossing. I also get the drone a wee bit too close to some rapids. I'm sheltered in a rainforest where things get cinematic. There's a seriously technical descent from Lochnagar, which the book does warn about. It's a big rock garden, effectively, that would be more at home on a black run for mountain bikers. The route starts in Ballater and then takes you up Glen Muck before then heading north towards Balmoral into the Royal Castle grounds. The route then passes Prince Albert's Cairn in the Balmoral grounds before then open moorland takes you onto the lower slopes of Lochnagar. This provides some magnificent views of the mountain, which are really spectacular. They were nice. Then there's a serious descent all the way down to Loch Muick. There's a point where you can choose to do a there and back visit up to, I think it's Shiel, which is Queen Victoria's house, the old hunting lodge there. That's well worth a visit because there's some lovely lush forest just at the loch side there. From there, you then head back along Loch Muick, catch the main, or not the main road, but it's a metals road all the way back to Ballater. It's a lovely downhill 7 miler. It's a nice way to end the day. Let's go! If you're enjoying this content, be sure to like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks. I come across a device for counting salmon, which to me looks more like a salmon dicing machine. A little bit of grease and maybe a flow of water, of course. Well, we'll get it back in operation again. This is the second section of road that's metalled in the middle of nowhere. Gravel all around, and suddenly these metalled roads crop up. This route can be linked together with another route I did recently, following the River Dee, and I think it's route number 18 in Ed's book. You could either combine it into a single epic day out, or you could split it over a couple of days if you're in the Ballater area, over maybe a weekend or whatever. I would recommend thinking about that. sure about that. This is the fence here that Ed described in his book as being locked, and it is. There is a kissing gate, however it's just too narrow to get a bike through. I can barely get my gut through there, let alone a bike. I know where that's going to go. Ah, it'll go this way though. That was the clue. Please shut the gate. And around these parts, if you don't shut the gate, you're likely to get shot. I was too busy a moment ago mucking about with my camera and I missed the turn off after Prince Albert's Cairn. Should have turned left there instead of going straight on. So, all the way back up the hill again to do even more climbing. So here I am again at the same gate. I'm in a hurry now to try and beat the weather, which is coming in over Lochnagar there. So it's a bit of a climb to be in a hurry on though. I'm not sure about being clipped into my pedals. This is not going to go well. Ooh. Right, that's enough. The book is right when it says that might be beyond the limits of some gravel bikes. It certainly was for me because I had my 360 camera on my head, so I didn't want to fall off and perhaps smash the lenses. So I've walked this little bit here and got that to go. So yeah. It is quite rough, but doesn't detract from what is so far a fantastic trip. So let's see how we get on navigating our way through the rest of the boulder field. Hopefully there's a nice smooth runoff that we can get a good direct line back down to the Loch Muick. Let's go. So much for my waterproof socks. Feet are wet already. Right, what's the line? Not looking forward to this. I actually toyed with putting the tripod up there and using the GoPro, but I decided I wasn't going to cross that river twice. Once was enough, and hopefully the 360 camera picked up something. Right, hopefully it's not too far to Loch Muick now. Onwards and upwards, or downwards. Wow, that'll be cinematic. If you were strapped for time and didn't quite fancy the more technical parts and exposed parts of that route, you could just go up Glen Muck, visit the loch itself, and also Queen Victoria's hunting lodge. I would recommend that as a kind of smaller day out as well, because that's a stunning ride. So that there is Glas Alt Shiel, a big hunting lodge here on the banks of Loch Muick, built for Queen Victoria. I think it was a place she came and did all her thinking after the death of her husband Albert. Nice place. All shut up and boarded up though. It would be a lovely holiday home. Right, back along the track, then onto the metalled road, back to Ballater, and then home for a beer. smooth. Would I recommend the route? Yes, I most certainly would. It's an epic day out. The trails are just excellent gravel. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. There is that one technical descent coming down from Lochnagar, which is a challenge, and it's probably hike a bike. And there was bits that caught me out, that's for sure. And the climb up to Lochnagar wasn't too bad either. Maybe my fitness has improved since I last did a big climb, but that didn't feel half as severe as that on route number 18 in Ed's book. So yeah, I would thoroughly recommend that route.